Happy holidays, my friends. Now, many of you have asked me to do more videos on the press and mess kit and action, if you will, and cooking. So to that end, I was trying to think, what is something that is very holiday centric that I could share with you, and maybe you guys could enjoy by yourself. Of course, camp themed, we got to think about portability. We got to think about as few ingredients as possible. But with this one, I mean, it takes several ingredients. Now, you could go the easy route, but it's always better. Homemade is just so much better. Today, folks, we're going to be making my family's hot cocoa. Now, I actually eliminated a couple ingredients in this because of camping and trying to think, well, you don't want to take that much. My family really likes a rich hot cocoa. So to that end, I eliminated the chocolate chips. I eliminated the nutmeg, trying to think of, well, which would I rather prefer? Would I rather have a little bit of cinnamon, or would I rather have a little nutmeg? Now, if you don't care about the weight, then take both. So I eliminated those two ingredients, but I kept the core of it, and it still has some richness left into it. Now, several years ago, I made a video about hot cocoa that was in the 1920 Boy Scout handbook. Very simplistic, and it's delicious, and you can't go wrong. This is very similar, it just has a few extra ingredients, okay? So, the implements that you're gonna need your camp cup, preferably the press and mess kit that is now supposed to be delivered at the end of May. So if you haven't got your order in yet, in the description box below, there's a link. It's $175. It's gonna be made out of 316 stainless steel. So it's perfect for not just stove use like this, but for the campfire, because that's what this channel is all about, is getting outdoors and going camping, right? So have yourself your cup. Have yourself some cinnamon and some condensed milk. Now, this little condensed milk is actually not condensed milk. This is evaporated milk. This little cannon cover is from Sarge Vine over at Bannerman's Camp. He's got a new YouTube channel titled Bannerman's Camp because his other one got taken away. So if you've been looking for Sarge, but on Vico Outfitters, he's got a new website and everything. He's selling some really cool stuff. If you want to get some vintage looking, labels and stuff that disguises it and definitely brings that old school feel, check it out. So you're going to want some evaporated milk that says condensed milk, but I do also have condensed milk and not such an old label. You're going to want some cocoa, and you're going to want a spoon, and that's pretty much it. That's it, right? Now you may have a little bit of water in case it gets too thick and creamy. I like a thick and creamy hot cocoa. And this is going to be kind of a 2-for-1 because I'm wanting to show this off. I got this from Russell at Squirrel Camp. He gave it to me. I was wanting to trade him for it, but he just flat out gave it to me. I've been looking for a church key or an old school can opener like this. Of course, I could use my pocket knife, but man, this is nice. Right, so I'm going to show you how to use a church key on the evaporated milk, even though you don't really need to, because all you have to do is just really poke 2 holes and you can pour it in. So without further ado, I'm going to move the camera so we can open this and you can see how it looks. First, we're going to take off this awesome label. Got those little dots so you can keep reusing it. Isn't that nice? All right, so you're going to, kind of hard to do this upside down. All right. So notice this one's got, and they're all kind of a little different. This is what's going to rest on the edge of the can, and that's what you're going to do to pry it. This inside part here, that's the sharp part, so that's actually what's going to be cutting the tin, all right? So I'm going to pop this off to the side. All right, so this little ledge here actually kind of stops it from going too far, so I kind of had to go at an angle. Now, you just work it. Let's see if I don't know if I can show you without spilling it, but there you go. You just push, lift, push, lift, push, lift, push, lift, push, lift. That's all you got to do. After all these years, I don't know how old this thing is, but after all these years, this thing's still daggone sharp enough to cut tin. Makes really fast work of it. Now Mike over at the Camp Crafters Guild, he's been working on his tin smithing skills. So you could actually take this tin, this little cap right here, you could probably turn that into some type of crafty thing. There we go. You got your milk. Be careful because this is very, very, very sharp. You can cut yourself very easily. Now this part right here, that's what you'd use to pop open your soda pop or something else. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That is my little church key that I got from Russell from Squirrel Camp. Thank you so much, Russell. If you're watching this, I really appreciate this, man. It's so cool. I love the patina on it. It's got a lot of good character. Man, love old stuff. Now, a lot of people are concerned about this bottom of the Press and Mess Kit cup. As you can see, it does wobble a little bit. The new one's supposed to be flatter, so it sits on it a little bit better than this. Like, this will certainly, here, let's actually pour it in. Show you an example. Without me holding onto the handle, how does it do? As you can see, it didn't wobble. So we got our cream in there. Next, we're going to open up our sweetened condensed milk. Now I like to mix the sweetened condensed milk with the hot cocoa because it just tends to blend a little bit better. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to dirty up another dish, so I'm going to use this can here, pour my hot cocoa and a couple spoonfuls of that sweetened condensed milk in there. I just eyeball. So we're going to put, it all depends on how chocolatey you want it. Probably about 2-3 tablespoons of cocoa in there. There we go. Now the thing about the cocoa, if you put it in just liquid, it's going to float on top, and it takes a while to get it all going and mixed in. So this way, I think, just tends to mix a little bit better. So I put it in that can. Oops. And you just stir it around. The sugars and the stickiness of the hot cocoa of the sweetened condensed milk holds on to the cocoa powder. And just twirl it like so. Get it all mixed up in there. And then put it into the cup. And now, I just stir it away. Now this will take a little while because you know, you're heating up the cold ingredients. So I'm going to cut out. I'll bring it back when this is all ready. I lied. I just want to make sure that you see how it mixes all together. There's still some of that cocoa that's floating on top, but it will mix a lot better with that cream now. The cocoa is mixed in with the cream really well. So now we're going to put some dashes of cinnamon in there. Not much, just a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of flavor. The whole time, you're stirring it, making sure, because cream tends to burn, it scorches pretty easy. So if you keep stirring it, it keeps that from happening. That aeration works to help you out. Well, welcome back. It looks like it is ready to go. We'll do a little bit of a taste test. I've been taste testing a little bit here and there as we went along, but pretty sure it's good to go now. Yep. There you go. That's the winner. Now, You can drink out of this cup, but just keep in mind that any cup that's been on a heat source, it's going to be really hot. So, to that end, let's see, what cup shall I use? There we go. Good old reliable. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Now this, oh, turn off my little burner there. So this one is an enamelware cup. Now, some of you are going to use the press and mess kit to cook soups and stuff. Now this handle right here is really handy. And because of that curved edge, makes it really nice as a spout. So we can pour our hot cocoa right into our cup. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes. There we go. I'll set that off to the side. Ooh boy. I'm going to show you what this looks like. This homemade hot cocoa. You can't beat it. Ooh boy, look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh man, I wish you were here so I could give you some. I really do. But I tell you what, if you make this at home with your family, especially kids love doing this kind of thing. If you had a couple chocolate chips in there, some nutmeg. So once a month on the Camp Crafters Guild, we get together. You know, it's an online campfire, if you will, and we discuss. Usually, like, we start off with the challenge of the month, and then we just kind of get into whatever's going on in our lives. You know, like what events have we been to, any campouts, gear, just catch up. It's a really cool group of guys and girls. We have a couple girls on there. The girls aren't very active, so if you're a lady out there, we'd love to have you on the Camp Crafters Guild and help refine us just a little bit. But you know, grab your cup of hot cocoa, grab your cup of coffee, and chime on in. It's so good. It's thick, it's creamy, it's sweet. That cinnamon just adds a little bit. When you are hiking in the woods, especially during this season, maybe you're not even taking like a full lunch or something, having some basic ingredients that you can take with you. And even if you don't want to take like a whole can of condensed milk, because then you gotta find some way of eating it or doing something with it, you could put it in some type of storage container or Ziploc baggie or something like that. Carry it along with you, and you are solid. You know what I mean? Man, it's so nice. Now, press and mess kit. I mentioned the Ziploc bagging with this, right? Press and mess kit comes with a container. That's this thing right here. Now, it can be used as a container. It could be used as a baker. I'm going to have another recipe I'm going to share with y'all, and that's holiday themed as well. That goes along with this. But you can bake things in this. You can bake breads. You can bake cookies. You can bake biscuits. You can bake pie. You can bake crisp. Oh man, the peach crisp I made earlier this year. It's just one peach and some very basic ingredients. It's so good. Desserts. I have a sweet tooth, y'all. Like, I really, really do. I'm trying to lose weight and cut back on it, but that sweet tooth of mine, it gets me in trouble. But when I was talking about taking like this, put in a Ziploc baggie, maybe double it up, you can put that in this, and now you don't have to worry about that Ziploc baggie exploding. You know, this kit that you're already going to have with you, you can use for so many daggone things. Plate, skillet, cup, and canteen. It's a 54-ounce canteen. Now, press and mess kit is made out of 316L stainless steel. That is a very high temp-rated stainless steel, surgical stainless steel too. But you can cook on a fire with this. That was very deliberate in how we were reproducing it. If you're interested in the press and mess kit, and please, in the description box below, click on the link. It gives you a little bit of history. If you click on another link, I tell you all about the press and mess kit, and there's a link on there where you can buy. It's $175, and that's shipped anywhere in the continental United States. If you live outside of the continental United States, even if you live in Hawaii or Alaska, I'll give you a $15 shipping credit, if you will, to wherever else. But if you live in the continental United States, then it is $175 shipped to your door. And I'm really excited about it. It's supposed to come here and be here by the end of May. Not writing it in stone because there's some things that could go wrong with shipping and tariffs and import and all that stuff. So, and this is my first time doing it, but I did work in a little bit of time to account for those kind of issues. But we shall see. So I'm hopeful, very hopeful, it'll be by the end of May, and that's pretty exciting. So cheers, shall we? So if you do make this, or maybe you have your own hot cocoa recipe, put it in the comments below. I love learning about it. I know other people read the comments and they like learning about it. So tell me what you think about my recipe, or please share your own. Share your own. Let's spread the love during this holiday season of our favorite warm chocolatey drink, hot cocoa. Now, if you don't celebrate Christmas, however you spend this season, I just sincerely wish you the very best. And if you do celebrate Christmas, I wish you and your family a blessed and happy Merry Christmas. And, have a great New Year. I'm going to see you before then. I've got plans. But, this holiday season, I hope you all had a very nice holiday season. And thank you so much for allowing me to come into your life and spend just a little bit of it with you. It means a lot to me. So, from my family to yours, again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now, if you'd like to see a video about the press and mess kit and broken down up close and all that stuff, check it out here. If you'd like to see my videos about cooking and mess kits in general, looking for more recipes or some ideas, then please check it out over here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Give a kiss out to your loved ones, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.